And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Friday PPM Sci Fi Live Modeling live stream. I've only got one guest with me today, which is the Mad Doc, Lord Lindsay.
Hello.
Sprue's on a break and Ron's on a break also. So just got us two this afternoon, unless anybody else wants to come in and join us. If you do, send me a message or I can put it in the chat also.
Cool.
So we've got no chat at the moment, Lindsay, at all. So we'll go cameras down.
Okie dokie. Nobody wants to talk to us, Mark.
No. Right, so I'll come to you first, Lindsay.
Okay.
So I am going to carry on with the immolator today because I still haven't sprayed the Jupiter.
Right, it's finding the right weather, isn't it?
And also haven't primed the Shenzhou or the Discovery yet. So
right. Awesome.
Life is having to take priority, I'm afraid.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I'm going to carry on with this.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so myself, I am back on Voyager. I haven't done anything to it for a while, so I'm going to be doing some more painting. I was waiting for, I ran out of this colour, which is 989 Sky Grey. So I've had to order some more of that last week. That's come, so I can now carry on with the painting. So that is what I will be doing, and I'm looking forward to getting back on this. So we have got a bit of chat. We've got Dale Markin, who says, "How do, gents?" Hiya, Dale. Welcome. And we've got Athelin, who says, "Who said no one wanted to chat to you pair until there is enough folks in?" Okay, Athel. And Dale Mack is saying, oh, I don't know where that's come up. Dale Mack is saying hello to Athel. So we have got some chatting.
Cool. Nice.
So now I've got to work out where I need to paint next. Oh, Athel says, "How do, Dale?"
Keep it knocking, but you can't come in. Come back tomorrow night and try it again.
Right. We need tweezers. And so, Lindsay, what's your belly and beverage?
My belly is nothing.
Right.
Beverage is cups of teas. And the bench is the Exorcist, not the immolator.
Belly, same, is empty. And bench is Voyager. And beverage is coffee and a Fanta. I had a lot of stuff to do this morning, so I just haven't got around to eating yet.
No, I haven't either. I had to go out earlier this morning. Rather a rush morning, do you know what I mean?
Yes. Even though we were up early, time has just gone too quick today.
Yeah.
I need a cocktail stick. Athel says, bread, butter, marmalade, and cheddar cheese with coffee. Nice. And we've got, God, we haven't seen this guy for ages. So Sammy BMW in saying hi all. Hello, Seamus, welcome. And Athel says, hi, Seamus.
Hello, Seamus. How are you?
I haven't seen Seamus in a while.
And hello, Athel and Dale Mac 3D. Is there anybody else that's in?
I did remember to put it in the group today.
Did you?
Yeah. So Seamus says, hi, Athel. And Seamus says, been so busy changing the model room around with new projects. Wow.
Ooh, nice.
Well, welcome back, Seamus.
Plus, he's had a little holiday too. Mind you, that was probably weeks ago. Yeah.
And it starts.
Yeah. I am expecting a phone call, so maybe.
Athel says, instead of using Facebook, I have switched to Zang as data is encrypted.
Zang? Never heard of that.
No.
Never heard of it. I know about Discord, but not Zang.
Well, this new rule on how much you can post in groups that Facebook have decided to come up with has really affected people. I know a few now, YouTubers, who have turned around and said that they won't be posting their builds on Facebook anymore.
Well,
because of it.
Can't say as I blame them.
Well, no, neither can I.
That would definitely affect galleries.
Definitely. Not just ours, though. You know, you've got prime time, haven't you?
Prime time, ice cream.
Yeah.
And anybody else that does galleries.
Okay. We've got Frankie Day Models in, who says, good morning to Lindsay and the crew. Working on my Titanic. You're looking well, fellas. Welcome, Frankie, and thank you.
Welcome, Frankie. Nice to see you in.
Athol says, afternoon, Frankie. Got Paul Price in, who says, evening all. Good evening, Paul.
Evening, Paul.
Seamus says, working on the trumpeter 1350 CVN 78 Gerald R. Ford. Wow.
Nice. Now that is one big carrier.
Yeah. Seamus says, hi, Paul. Athol says, it's ZANGI. Oh, Mark. Right, okay. Paul says, evening, Seamus. Athol says, PP, evening. Paul Price says, evening, Athol. Seamus says, a lot of BS going on at Facebook at the minute. Yeah. And Seamus says, hi, Frankie. Yeah, it is going to affect people with the postings. But yeah, I've noticed a few YouTubers have turned around and said, right, I'm not posting on Facebook anymore because of it.
I know they deleted all my live streams.
Yeah.
I actually did in the Facebook group. They deleted them all.
Yeah, because didn't you go try searching for them to find out the questions you used to ask for the interviews?
Yep, I did.
And then you found out that they'd all been deleted. Paul Price says, working on the Italiere Western Star, 3 trailers to go. Wow. Seamus says, built that last year, Paul, with a tanker on the back.
There's another guy that does road trains, and that's a bloke called Ivan Danko.
Okay.
Truck modeling world.
Was 927. 927. Never built a truck, so
Well, they're all right to build. As long as you don't try and rush them.
yeah. Suppose if you also get the right kit.
Well,
Okay, Athol says, Zange is free to download and you get an individual code from them to pass on to friends who have also moved over to the Mac. Ah, I've never heard of them.
Me either.
I'll have to have a look after the stream. Oh, we've got Scott's Models in, who says, "Good day, everyone." Good day, Scott.
Good day, Scott.
Seamus says, "Lindsay, put an update on the CVN 78. Printed a lot of 3D part for it, bulkheads and tiny crew figures. A peek when you get chance. Also got the motors installed for the props."
Okay, I'll have a look.
Seamus says, "Hi, Scott." And Athol says, "Skippy Scott, Boeing said Zebedee."
Boeing said 70. Yeah, I will have a look, Seamus, when I chill out tonight.
I think it's good, Lindsay, that you're sort of having more chill out time.
Yeah. I've started going to bed early as well. I'm in my bed for about 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, chilling. Us old men, we need our sleep.
Paul Price says, "Evening, Scott. What's the weather like in the gateway to the South Pole? Gateway to the South Pole." Right, Jay is... Seamus says, "Just giving the trucks and cars a miss for a bit. Seem to be building and seeing them in my sleep, lol." Paul Price says, "I went to bed early once, woke up at 4 a.m.
I'd rather wake up at 4 a.m. than struggling to stay asleep and feel like crap the next day.
I had no choice to get up this morning. Flipping boiler man turned up.
Yeah. Yeah, on the 17th, I won't be able to join you
Okay.
because that's a Friday.
Yes. That's next week.
Yeah.
You're busy. Always.
Adam Brooks.
Okay.
It's my 3 monthly checkup
Yes.
for, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. See, I used to be a right night owl.
I think we've all done that when we were younger.
I used to be up till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Athol says, I have the same routine, Paul. No matter when I go to bed, bladder needs emptying at 04.
Yeah.
And we've got Kenneth in, says, good morning from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm sitting here watching the amazing and incredible YouTube people while enjoying my 3 days off. I'm getting my replica Lego USC Millennium Falcon in the post. Wow. Welcome, Kenneth. Enjoy your few days off. Seamus says, okay, guys, I'm off to the bench. See you on the next one. Thank you for coming by, Seamus.
See you later, Seamus. Have fun.
So that's P. That's P. Right, okay. And Athol says, morning, Kenneth. I personally think this rule Facebook have put in about people posting in groups, it's going to really, groups are going to suffer on Facebook. I mean, why can't they leave it to the people who are the admins to decide if they can post in the group? Go on, Lindsay.
I said that's it. That's the way it is, though, isn't it?
Yeah. So you've created a group that they can advertise in. You're doing all the hard work, but now they're turning around and saying they're going to decide how many people, how often you can post in the group.
Yeah. It's all about control,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. I do like a bit of control.
One, two, three, four. So since Wednesday on the PPM group, we've only had 4 posts
Yeah.
because of this stupid rule.
A lot of it's so their servers don't get clogged up.
The only thing that I would suggest is wait until your builds are finished and then maybe post them. Yeah, like you said, Lindsay, don't post so many pictures.
Yeah. Seems to make sense, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
Let's let that dry off a bit. Put another coat on. Oh, we've got Jeff and Maggie in, and Lady Sam.
Hi, Lady Sam. Hi, Jeff and Maggie. Just having a slurp of my coffee. Okay, so Lady Sam says, hi, Lindsay and Mark. Jeff Light says, a very good afternoon, guys. Kenneth says, I'm planning to enjoy my days off because I'm going to be working 2 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. 4 days next week. I got my replacement issue 13 for the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger build. Awesome.
Nice.
And Lady Sam says, hi, Athel, and to Seamus. You painted them wings black, Lindsay. Now you have to paint them white.
Yeah.
That's going to be a fair few coats.
You could say that.
Athel says, evening, Lady Sam. Lady Sam says, hi, Jeff and Maggie. Athel says, hi, Jeff and Maggie. And Lady Sam says, sorry I haven't been around much, been unwell and in hospital. Oh, I hope you get better soon, Lady Sam. That's not good.
Garrett's just turned up.
Okay.
I don't have to leave the bench. So.
Oh, you're not? Right, okay. Yeah, definitely the car has just turned up. Oh, we've got Graham Ball Modeling who says good afternoon. Oh, good afternoon, Graham. Welcome. And Athel says, hello, Roxy and the gerbil dash Graham B.
No, the dog teeth seem to be barking at the carriages lately. Don't know why.
Is it certain carers or is it just all of them?
No, the dog used to be all right with her. I mean, this carer has been coming to my house for nearly 8 years, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, she seems to be barking at her a lot just lately.
So she's found a new thing to go crazy at.
Yeah. Could be just a phase, hopefully. Trouble is, the carer is very nervous of the dog. So.
Right. Graham Ball says hi to Athel.
Yeah, I've never understood that, Jeff, why people do that myself.
Jeff says, I recently saw a build update on another group that contained 53 photos, one subject, 53 different angles. Why, I asked myself. Yeah. Thank God they didn't put it in our gallery. I'd be there all night. Bad enough butchering the names every Wednesday.
Good morning, Sprue, if you're listening in the chat.
Yes. Jeff Light says hi to Graham. Dale Max says, one of the groups I follow only allow a maximum of 10 pictures.
10's too many. I think you only need 4 maximum, I think. Front, back, 2 sides.
Yeah, I definitely think 53 photographs would be spamming the group.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I've known people to get kicked out of groups for doing that.
Graham says, perhaps they work for mini art, Jeff.
Yeah. I actually like mini art kits, I do. The more detail, the better. Loads of bits.
I like the. I'm not just saying this because I've got it, but I do like trumpeter kits.
Trumpeter.
Yeah.
Most of the time, trumpeter kits are all right, but you do get the odd one that's kind of a, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The thing I find with trumpeter is they listen to the customers.
Yeah.
And do something about it.
Yeah. I have a really big issue with Airfix kits, though.
Which is?
They're just shite.
Okay. That's one way of putting it.
No, I haven't built an Airfix kit in years. Do you know what I mean? I tend to stay away from them. All right, yes, people said they've improved. Yeah. I tend to avoid them if possible.
That Airfix Willys Jeep starter kit I did was a pain.
Well, you did the 172 one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starter kit, my backside. Graham says there is always a pig in every company's lineup.
Yeah, true. I do like Meng kits as well. They're all right, Meng. I miss Raggy. Notice how Matt's gone quiet on that.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
You decided to clean up the paint with Raggy.
I didn't get a lot of choice, mate. Let's wait for that to dry off a bit. Put another coat in, and then I've got to pull in all that side bits on that bottom with a smaller brush. It's getting there. But I shall, once I've put all the coats of paint on that it needs, and then I shall give it a brown wash so I can get it like that.
Yeah.
So it's got like a brown tint with it.
Gonna look nice. Jeff Light says, talking about trumpeter, got to watch Lindsay's review of the 1350 Tirpitz.
Yeah, that's Tamaya kit. Yes. Some nice photo etching there.
There certainly is.
Mm.
There's enough photo etching there to blind you, as I put it.
That's why I'm going to do it in a build series, because I don't want to do it live, because I don't want no kind of distraction.
Yeah, kind of work on in your own time.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the best way, because you get more done.
Yeah.
Than what you do on a live stream.
Yeah, okay, Apple. Cheers, mate.
Okay, Athel says, Lindsay, tip for washing white angel wings, dilute the paint down virtually to a glaze consistency.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what he means. Just waiting for a couple of minutes for that to dry off a bit, so I'll put another one on. Oh, a bit chilly, isn't it, today?
It is.
Yeah, I've got the Bismarck kit as well by Tamiya, and it's got the same photo etch kit with it.
What's the sister?
Well, they're not exactly sisters. There were a slight difference between them.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit like the Olympic, Titanic, and Britannic. They were all different.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why they really call them sister ships, to be honest.
No, I think they start out as it.
Mm-hmm.
But then as they are being made, they make subtle changes.
Yeah.
Along the way, because they found out maybe that way was better than the original way when they're sailing, or because what would happen is a crew would go on the maiden voyage of the ship and would report back anything that could be improved.
Yeah.
That are not working. And that's why Thomas Andrews was actually on the Titanic. He was doing that job. He was the only person, apart from the captain, that could access all areas of the ship so that he could see if things were working, or he could take notes on how to improve things. So that is why they're all different in a way.
Yeah. Morning, Dorker.
I'll catch up. Paul Price says, evening, Sam. Graham says, I spent the morning painting feathers on an eagle miniature. Wow. Paul says, hope you feel better soon, Sam. We've got Dorkasaurus in, who says, good morning, guys and gals. Good morning, Dorka. Athel says, for a mere 5,000, anyone can buy a ship out of ex-USNQ ship. Okay. Paul Price says, hi again, Dorka. And Athel says, morning, William. Pants and coffee in hand. Oh. And Dorka says, hi, Paul and Athel.
Pants and coffee in one hand.
Yeah. So yeah, they're not really our sisters. yeah, some nice detail on that kit you're doing, Lindsay. Dorcas says PJs and coffee, and he also says pants, Athel, question mark. I'll just get this bit done and then I'll catch up on the chat. Just trying to get in between here. Okay.
Sorry about that. I was talking to the carer.
Oh, fine, Lindsay.
Yeah.
So Ethel says, heavy depression of the P key, Paul. Paul says, so you bought S/AQ? Ship, Ethel, question mark. Ethel says, no way to store one if I could afford it, Paul. And Paul says, no probs, Ethel.
Yeah, eventually I do want to buy the Japanese carriers. The Shinano, Hirio. It's the one beginning with S. Shinano, I think it is. Shinano. And the Akagi. Yeah, trumpeter do them all.
All 1/350 scale.
Yep.
So you're going to have your own fleet of ships?
Yeah. I will eventually buy them. So, but they are expensive.
Yeah.
Because they started introducing these premium kits and platinum ones, and where you've got like resin and photo etch in them.
Right.
Yeah.
Paul Price says, well, it's 10 to 12 here, so bed's calling. Have a great stream. Night all. Good night, Paul. Thank
Good
you.
night, Paul. Take care, mate. Yeah, I'm sorry if we're a little bit quiet, chap, but
Also, if Panzer's watching, I hope you're recovering.
yeah.
Athel says, sleep tight, Paul, and forget about the Mustangs.
Mustangs. I think Paul is a Holden man, I think. Good old Australian muscle car.
Right. Wait for them to dry for 10 minutes. Gosh, you've got to be patient in this hobby.
That's what it's all about.
Oh, yes. You can't rush anything.
Nope.
That's probably why we drink so much coffee
Probably.
while we're waiting.
Well, I don't drink a lot of coffee. I only drink about 2 cups a day.
I have a cup in the morning when I get up. I'll have a flask in the afternoon, and then I'll have another one at 6, and that's it. That's it for my caffeine. I can't have any more than that.
I'm not really a coffee man. You know, I don't mind the stuff, but makes me too frigging hypo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I drink too much, I won't be able to sleep.
No.
Where Julie drinks it by the gallon load.
Yeah. I'm a tea man. Yeah, I love my cups of teas. I probably drink about 20 cups of tea a day.
I tend to drink more cold drinks than I do warm.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Medication I take causes me a lot of dry mouth.
Oh, okay.
So, Athel says that is the reason why it's best to batch paint models. When you finish the last one, you should be ready to start on the first again. Problem I find with acrylics, though, you have to get them, they have to dry to a certain point before you can work on them again.
Yeah.
Like that in coat that I did, that more or less the entire ship is painted in. I did obviously that, and I left it to dry for a week because I knew I'd be putting masking tape on top of it, and I didn't want the masking tape to take the paint away.
No. You have to thoroughly let it dry.
Yeah. Hence Wednesday when I was doing a Lancaster turret. Athel says, in other words, Mark, switch to Warhammer boxes of 5 up to 10. I'm not doing Warhammer. I can't afford to do Warhammer. And every time we go to town, the Warhammer shop is shut.
They always open late in the day. And most of the time they're closed on a Monday or a Tuesday, something like that. Some of them don't open until about 11, 12 o'clock.
What, is that because they've been all night playing Warhammer?
Probably.
So they open up later.
I've been invited to a painting session on Monday with my son Robert at a Warhammer shop.
Right.
Oh, I don't know whether I'm going. They'll show me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you may be able to pick up some tips there, Lindsay, that you didn't know. You know, some ideas.
Yeah, that's possibly. Yeah, it's from 5 till 10 at night.
Wow. No wonder they don't open the shop till dinner time.
Yeah.
So is it a thing anybody can go, or do you have to pay a fee?
I'm not sure. My son's arranged it.
Right.
I didn't think he was into Warhammer, to be honest.
Athel says, my local Games Workshop store opens at 10 a.m. and closes for gamers at 10 p.m. Shop closed on Monday and Tuesdays for restock. Well, they must be selling a lot then.
Yeah, I think this one here in Peterborough is closed on a Monday and a Tuesday.
Right.
Right, while I'm waiting for that to dry, what I'm going to do is right, where is it? It's still classed as sci-fi, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the robot from the Lost in Space.
Let me put you on big. There we go.
This is the robot from Lost in Space Netflix series.
Right.
Yeah. So I need to glue his finger back on. Now I've got some proper super glue. Using got this X Pro super.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna try this out. If I can get the bottle open.
I'm going to say, it's that good, he can't even open it.
That's just my hands, mate. It's already pierced. Take me off big now, Mark.
I have them.
Oh, right, okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. sure I get it the right way up.
Didn't you glue that once and it broke off again?
Yeah. Yeah, I use that rubbish super glue, you know, that cheap stuff from Pound Store.
Oh, don't, yeah. That's mainly air in the tubes. You go to squeeze it out and 3/4 of the tube is just air.
This don't seem to be working either.
Oh no.
Really? That don't want to work either. Okay.
Plan C.
Plan C. Where is it? Let's try this one.
Now you are taking it to the extremes. Using Gorilla Glue. Right. Now that's dried.
I think that other glue needs kicker.
Oh, an activator.
Yeah.
Athos says, another tip when using super glue is to spray accelerant first over the part about to be glued, then add the part, finger in your case.
Yeah, I've got no accelerant.
Right, I think I'm going to have to mix up some paint.
Resin is actually very hard to glue together, you know.
Well, the best way to glue resin together is to use resin itself.
Mm.
That's why I have this.
Hang on.
I'll go on big. So I have this, and this is simply UV resin,
Yeah.
UV light, and UV tape. The UV tape allows you to do like windows and stuff.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is just a UV kit, and if I need to glue any resin together, then I just use resin on standby. It's also very good when you're installing LEDs instead of using microcrystal clear.
All right. Okay.
Athos says, Dear Santa, our Lindsay needs both accelerant and deactivator in his Xmas stocking. So J is 999, 50%, 986, 50%. No. No. 986. You sorted it, or are you still struggling?
having a few choice words in my head.
We tried sanding both bits, Lindsay, a little bit, just to take off any other super glue that was on there previously. That may have dried.
I think I might have some activator. Oh, wait a minute. I'll go find it. Got some of this. Do you think that'll work? Mitre Bond aerosol activator.
Same as this? Yes.
Right. Right, let's clean the bits up. Forgot I had that.
Okay, Athos says, oh goody, Jump Pack Marines arriving today for my Wolf detachment. Dale Mac 3D says, yep. And we've got Following Ghost in who says, morning everyone, morning Following Ghost. And Athos says, hi there, Ghost. Right. Go quickly wash this.
Okay, so which is the best super glue to use then with this activator?
And I'd use the one that you've just bought.
What, the X Pro?
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to mute while I go clean this out. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing here. Following Ghost says, hi, Athel.
So do I stick a bit of activator on first or after?
I've always done it the other way, glued it, put it on, then sprayed the activator, but
I need about 20,000 hands here. Wow. How quick was that?
pretty instant.
Wow.
I think that activator's going to stay upstairs in a drawer now.
Yeah, it definitely is.
And the activator doesn't leave any residue at all. It just evaporates.
Wow. It's easy as that. But it has left a little bit of residue, but I think I sprayed it a bit too close, but never mind, that's all right.
Athel says, see, you've learned a new trick each and every day, Lindsay.
Definitely, Apple.
Yeah. That activator's gone in a drawer that I can get up, that I can reach.
Yeah. Let's move that out of the way. Let's get back on with this.
Following Go says, careful, don't have glue on your skin. Then the kicker, the glue gets extremely hot.
I was all right. I didn't have any glue on my skin. So I was okay. Hello, Ghost, anyway. Nice to see you.
You know what they say, every day is a school day.
It certainly is. It's like I've always said, you always learn something new in this hobby.
Mm.
I mean, I'm still quite relatively new to resin. You know what I mean? So,
I knew about that stuff you had from a guy. He's got a YouTube channel called The Model Boat Guy.
yeah.
And he used that, the glue and the activator, for putting figures on his Trumpeter Titanic.
Uh-huh.
Because he wanted something that was pretty instant.
Yeah.
So he'd put things on, he'd put the figures on, then spray, and they were basically stuck there.
All right.
So following Ghost says, the thinner the glue, the hotter the reaction.
Cool.
Right, go clean this out now again.
Yeah. So which part are you working on, Mark, on the Voyager?
Sorry, I just had a question. I'm working on the upper hull at the moment, but I'm just this piece.
Oh, right, okay.
But I am I'm just having to mix up some paint because there's a few in here that you have to mix up the paint. The main colour of the hull you have to mix up paint for.
Oh, right, okay.
I think I'm going to have to order some more 986. Athol says, between us modelers, we should compile a book of tips, do's and don'ts of model creations.
Yeah, that's true. I'm still kind of like very old school, if you know what I mean.
I don't know how I'd put myself. I still prefer hand painting.
Broke up there, Mark.
Said I prefer hand painting.
Yeah, yeah.
Than airbrushing.
Mm-hmm.
I only tend to airbrush when I've got a large surface area I need to do.
Yeah, you're a bit like me.
And the sheer time it takes to airbrush as well. You know, you spend 2 minutes doing the airbrushing and 10 minutes cleaning up.
Yeah. I prefer airbrushing camo and stuff like that.
Mm. You see, I've never done camo, so I am very new to it.
But I always do it freehand.
Right.
Yeah. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, if you're doing RAF stuff, then you've got to mask up. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But if you're doing military stuff, you can freehand it. It's like that tank transporter I did, the Fawn. That was all did the camo on that without any masking. That was all blended.
Mm.
Now that is a good kit, that is. I did like that kit. It's quite relatively easy to put together as well.
Yeah.
I didn't have any issues with it.
Athol says, Mark, you're more experimental as you use lighting and motorization of kits, whereas Lindsay and I are basic creators.
Yeah.
I just love working with electrics.
Quite a lot of people do, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like working with electrics. It's something I've self-taught, but
Yeah.
I can do.
It's kind of route I have never taken on yet.
No.
No, not yet. I mean, I've got quite a few Star Trek builds. Got some big ones. But it's just initially plucking up the courage to do the electrics on them.
It is fairly easy. Once you get the know-how, it is fairly easy. I learned a lot when before my kids were born. I was doing a model railway, and I decided I wanted an airport with all the lighting.
Okay, yeah.
So I just went out and bought some cheap Christmas tree lights and cut them up and lit them all.
Yeah, things are a lot different now, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
You've got a lot more kind of better lighting stuff, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got your fibre optics and all that kind of thing, haven't you?
Yes. I got a few electric shocks from it, though. Oh, why is my phone going off? Don't know the number. We've got Mark's Hobbies in, who says hi, one and all. Hi, Mark's Hobbies.
Hi, Mark.
See, only recently did I learn how to solder properly.
All right, okay.
So I used to absolutely dread soldering. I'd physically shake at doing it.
All right.
And I was a nightmare. And basically, I figured out what I was doing wrong.
All right.
One was I was using the wrong type of soldering iron. Two, I didn't know how to tin a soldering iron. Didn't know that was a thing. And yeah, so I bought a new soldering iron, which was a lot better. And yeah, taught myself to solder. To the point now I'm doing, I soldered that circuit board, which is something I've never done before.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, my father, he taught me how to solder. I was 13.
Yeah. You see, my dad passed away when I was 11, so he never taught me how to do it.
No.
And don't ask my stepdad to solder something because, honestly, yeah, he's not very good at anything like that. Athel says, hi, Mark's Hobbies, and Following Ghost says, hi, Mark. Is the kind of person that he starts a job, gets distracted, and then never finishes it.
Yeah.
He started painting a wooden bench once. He got about halfway through, went to do something else, and it stayed half painted for about 3 years. And then it eventually got thrown away.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I like to learn to solder for science projects.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now, I absolutely love soldering. Absolutely love it. Okay, Mark Hobbies says, hi Athel. And Mark Hobbies says, boo ghost. I think it was one of your live streams, Lindsay. I did the Ecto 1 soldering some of the wires. And it was that night when I realised, I'm like, I think I can do this now. And I haven't looked back since. I'm now making power mods for Partworks.
Yeah. Cool. Horlicks used to do a lot of that, didn't he?
Yes, he still does.
Mm. Yeah, he's quite a dab hand with electrics, isn't he?
Yeah. He was the one that sort of gave me the confidence to try doing soldering properly.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when I soldered the circuit board, I did actually watch one of his videos on how he did this certain circuit board, and I was like, right, okay, that's how you do it. And then I realised it wasn't as hard as what I thought it was going to be. Okay, Athel says 15 degrees C and blue skies with sun streaming down. Well, I haven't got a clue what temperature it is in here, but it's cloudy.
Yeah, I used to make wiring looms for stock cars and stuff like that, and ignition boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You needed your soldering skills for that.
Mm. Oh. Right, so that's the one I need to order. What colour have I just made up? J. People are going to think I'm sad now.
Why?
Because I'm about to make a label for a paint I've just mixed up.
Okay.
Yes, I have a label maker.
Well, comes in handy, why not?
Okay, so that can go back in there.
Sleepy Christmas, people.
I've already seen Christmas adverts.
Get this stupid Halloween away first.
Oh, I can't stand Halloween.
I used to hate it, having to take the kids Halloween trick or treating.
Me too. We had a choice. Either one of us took them trick or treating, or one of us had to stay at home and give out the sweets.
Yeah.
And when they turned to the age where they were too old to go, I was really happy.
Yeah. My two youngest kids, they lost interest in it when they were turned about 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like you, I was so happy.
It just meant that Julie could open the door, or one of them could open the door, and yeah. I mean, previous house we lived in, we'd go through 6 or 7 bags of sweets in that night.
Yeah.
Honestly, there was no point shutting the door.
No.
Because they were just, it was honestly, you see like like Halloween in different countries, like in the USA where it's massive and there's loads of kids in the street. That is exactly what our previous residence was. We bought some bags last year for the Halloween, and we only had about 2 knocks at the door.
We've not had no trick-or-treaters here in this area for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I do put a sign up now, no trick-or-treaters.
Okay.
Yeah. That's mainly because of the dog.
Right. Oh, will you go away?
Oh, yeah. You'll be saying, I just don't believe it.
I won't mind, but it's all numbers that I don't even recognise.
No. It could be that one where, oh, I hear you've had an accident.
Yeah, just freaking fell over trying to answer the fucking phone. Excuse me. Not as bad as you on Wednesday, Lindsay.
Wednesday?
Yes.
No. Did I let a couple slip?
You let one slip.
That's nice.
Athel said, Following Ghost says, I used to put on my suit of armour and sit on the porch very still. When the kids came up, I would start to move. Screaming was heard. Right, well, I'm going to show what I've managed to do this afternoon. So I've highlighted these bits here. So they're now looking a lot better. And also the windows in the front. And then while I was waiting for them to dry, I did the bits on here. also. I managed to pick up some paint, but my next thing would be to do this back area here that needs painting in the colour that I've just made up. But I'm happy she's coming along.
Cool.
Lindsay, how are
Yeah,
you?
I'm just about done, really, to be honest.
Yeah, same here.
I've got 3 coats of white on that, on the wings. It's going to need some more.
I'm going to say, how many more do you think you'll need?
I don't know, probably another couple.
Right.
And then I've got do that part underneath, you know, the bits with the lips on.
Yeah.
Might do that. Been doing the cherub wings. They were needed 2 or 3 more coats. Those ones as well in there. And then they will need that diluted brown, light brown wash as well. So yeah, it's just all a matter of fiddly painting, you know what I mean?
Oh God, yeah. Sometimes that can be the worst bit, but sometimes it can fly by.
Yeah. But it's coming along.
Yeah.
No rush.
Oh, go cameras up then. Oh, what's happened there? It's all wonky. There we go. Okay, we've got Joffrey in, who says, "Hi guys, sorry I'm late." Hi, Joffrey.
Hi, Geoffrey.
Athel says, "Yes, I can concur with Mark. Wednesday's PPM rules were abandoned by himself. Naughty corner was in use." Yeah. Athel says hi to Joffrey. Joffrey says hi to Athel. And Ghost says hi to Joffrey. So we will be back Wednesday, won't we, Lindsay, with the Wednesday PPM?
Yeah, we certainly will, Mark. Yes.
There's no Sunday one anymore.
No.
No. So I don't think Ron is live tonight either. And is it Fester and Fox Friday?
Yes. Yeah, Friday Frolic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then there might be other streams that come up, but yeah, there's lots out there for everybody to watch.
You got JC Bricks and Builds tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Marcus is live at 10.
Yeah, 10 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for coming by and watching us. Like I said, it's been a very thin panel today, but people have got other things that they need to do. So Joffrey says hi, Ghost. So thank you everybody, and we'll say goodbye, and we'll catch you on Wednesday for the Wednesday PPM. So bye everybody.
Bye guys. Bye.